Okay, class, week 12 coming up. Um, I'll make this brief, but wanted to give you a little feedback on your discussions, the work you're doing, and kind of tee up what you're going to be working on this week. This will be our second week in the organizational leadership aspect of this. And so you're going to get a little deeper into the concept of organizational leadership this week. And I'll be pushing on you to start to identify what your organizational culture is like. And more importantly, given the things that we're learning about ourselves, about teams, about organizations, how can you continue to develop your personal leadership style within the even broader context of an organization? And with all those people, depending on the size of your organization, how do you start to exert your influence on that culture? It is possible, it's subtle, it's gradual, but as leaders, it's a way for us to really put our beliefs about leadership to the test. And of course, we have been in this course expressing our beliefs in terms of maxims, and you'll get a chance to work on organizational leadership maxims more along the lines of leading thinking, influencing the thinking of the organization. Very powerful dynamic. Thanks to groups 4 and 5 for jumping out front in the discussion, and the Sandberg video seemed to have worked its purpose and sparked some very good conversations. Thanks for your candid results on the IAT, and some of you kind of found maybe that you had an inclination that you didn't really know or understand. And really our biases, and by the way, folks, we all have biases. Our biases can be very subtle. And so depending on what they are, we have to work hard to overcome them and hopefully eventually set them aside. And so hopefully this discussion is shining a lens in one area. It's kind of hard to figure in 2016 that we'd even be still having this discussion, but it shows how powerful culture and organizational culture can be, and how difficult it can be to move it sometimes in the right direction. Thank you for some of your Dilbert research. And perhaps when you first read that assignment, you think, well, this is really goofy. But as you found, depending on whether you gave it to women or to men, they have different perspectives on it, which really gets at the heart of the whole discussion that we've been having about women and leadership in this past week. So let's see, I guess all I wanted to say about that. You'll be working on the final of your EQ 2.0 behaviors, and so we'll get into relationship management, which of course at both the one-on-one, team, and even through broader organization is important for us to get our arms around. So that'll finish our work in the area of emotional intelligence, and I hope that it has been as impactful for you as it has for me, even at my advanced age. This old dog needs to continue to learn some new tricks, and I'm fine with that. Let's see, the behavior that you thought, the lead across behavior, two that were popping up that I thought were very encouraging. One is let the best idea win. That tends to be one of the most popular in all the work I've done with Maxwell's 360. The other one was expand your circle of friends. It's about the networks, and for women, making sure that you're expanding that network becomes really important. And I think Sheryl Sandberg just really did a great job speaking to that. So I guess in a nutshell, that's where we are. We're closing in on the end of the semester. Like you, I'm probably a little worn out, but I hope the material is invigorating enough that you can rally for another week or two or three. I'm going to try to get, if things go okay this week, I'm just got to get to grading your second paper. I'm going to get some information out there on the final project, which I think you're going to have fun with. It won't be as onerous as maybe these papers have been. So that's it. Keep up the good work, and I'll be back at you.